the Doll Circle, and today is our fourth episode in our installment in Doll Chat. So if you guys haven't seen our other episodes in this series, please do. Just because we like to hit up different topics that affect either the doll and toy community. So if you guys have suggestions, please comment below. And this particular one, we're actually going to be talking about, I don't know, who are you doing? He's making weird faces. Like for Charmander. Okay, so focus on the topic today. The topic's going to be about whether we keep dolls in box or out of box during collecting. I know some people actually get really passionate about this. Some people are like, oh, you're leaving your dolls trapped in the box. And then some people are like, oh, it's a collectible item. It should stay in the box. So to start off, I guess I'll just go really quick. So we're going to try to keep this pace a little faster. We know some of our doll chats we rant on. I do. So I'm a 50-50 collector. Like, I like to keep dolls in box, particularly about the art. I really do appreciate how they're posed in there. I like the logos. I like the background to a lot of the boxes. I like the back art to a lot of the boxes. So that's kind of my idea or my view on why I keep some things in box art. And then also another big point for me is the overall collectability of it. Like, obviously if I have a first wave of something or a first edition of something, I kind of want to keep it in the box because I kind of think it's valuable at one point. But I also, as you can see, have a lot out of box because I like actually physically holding on to them and looking at them and appreciate them out of the box. So Robin, though, is a out of box collector.
The majority. I do have some that display better, like my old Sailor Moon dolls in the box, or like really fancy, expensive dolls in the box. However, I tend to give dolls and other inanimate objects feelings, and I feel like when they're left in the box, they're stuck and not free, so I just free them. But that's just me. That's the weird thing. I just feel also, you never know what's gonna be valuable, so I take the risk of opening in the box. I enjoy it better, I have more room to display them, and it's a box. It's a piece of cardboard. Yeah, maybe if I ever sold it, I may lose some money. Great amount of money, depending on what it is. But I enjoy the toy. That's what matters. Living in the now and enjoying this toy now and freeing her from her box.
Chase, any views and opinions?
I mean, for me, me personally, I buy a lot of things I have to build. So
they're automatic.
Yeah, so automatically, I'm gonna take it out of the box no matter what, because I take enjoyment of building it compared to, well, if I buy this Lego set and I look at the box but I'm not gonna build it, I kind of ruins the point of buying it. So
Especially Legos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, a lot of my Gundam models, you gotta put them together. So that, if I don't put them together, it takes the enjoyment of me even buying it. So for me, I like to take my things out of the box no matter what. So
I mean, certain toys I feel like you said you have to take out of the box. Like, I understand Legos just because, like you said, the building aspect of it, you don't appreciate it. Things that actually have like a viewfinder, things that actually have like something that you can view the doll through the box, like I feel like I can appreciate the doll and have it in the box. So certain toys I feel like give you the ability to do both, while some toys you kind of can't. Because I know I've seen a lot of Lego collectors, or our other friend collects Legos, and he says he buys stuff on eBay all the time, and everything's in box. And he's like, the first thing he does is rip them open because he wants to see what they look like. So some toys I feel like you kind of have to.
Yeah, what's the point?
I mean, especially a lot of the ones just for me personally, a lot of toys I buy, like, there's no clear cover in front of the box unless it's a pop figure, but a lot of them is just a straight cardboard box. So if you don't take it out of the box, then you can't enjoy it because you can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, all good valid points. So I mean, like, one of these things, like, definitely comment below, kind of let us know what you guys do. Are you guys an in-box or out-of-box collector? Like I said, I do both, but that's only because I do like collecting things for the monetary value, man, I'm getting tongue-tied today, it might be worth something one day, because as a collector growing up with my mom and stuff like that, my mom kept most of hers in box because we were money collecting. Like, we enjoyed collecting it because one day, hey, we might be able to sell this for something. So I kind of grew up with that background. So I think that also affected me. Do you feel like anything affected you guys, like either growing up or whatever, or just what triggered you wanting to open it versus wanting to keep it closed?
Well, my mom collected dolls, but they were not like Elvira's mom, where it was, my mom collected dolls and she opened them and played with us with them. So therefore it's always like, dolls are meant to be enjoyed, they're meant to be loved, and I'm really the only one in my family, besides my husband, who collects dolls like this, my mom has some dolls, but they're not this, they're not this level. and she probably only collects them because I am into collecting, and so it's kind of our bonding thing. But I just always, like, a doll is a toy, and even if you're not playing with it, it's still, you know, fun to touch her hair, brush her hair, pose her. Whereas I can appreciate that they do display really well in a box, but it's also like, it's just a box. It's cardboard.
Yeah.
I can live without it. Now, like I said, some things I do have in box, but overall, most everything gets ripped out, and the box, sometimes I save some things, like the art from the box, but it gets thrown away.
And for me, I grew up, I grew up with Legos and stuff, so for me, I always took them out of the box and built stuff. And then, as I grew older and got, like, in middle school and I started getting, like, the anime and stuff, I started getting, like, the Gundam models, and the same thing. I would take them out and I had to build it. So, I do have some, like, I used to collect a lot of Star Wars stuff, and not really collect, I used to like Star Wars, and had a lot of Star Wars toys, but I do have some that are still, like, in their packaging and stuff, but it's all in my mom's house, so I haven't really seen them in a long time, and, if they're worth something, I don't know. But, just back then, I felt like it looked cooler in the package, because I'd rather play with my Legos than play with an action figure. So, in that aspect, I may have kept them in, but a lot of times I just took it out and played with it.
See, I was the opposite. I didn't start taking out toys till Robin.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I was the odd 9-year-old, if anybody else out there is the same thing growing up, if we have any younger viewers. I dusted my toys and put them on a shelf. Like, I would see girls, like, playing with their dolls and ripping the hair out and doing all this crazy stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, put that on a shelf, why are you ripping the hair out? So I grew up the complete opposite. I didn't take toys out of the box until I was older, and then I was like, I want to play with it now, because I didn't play with them as much. Like, I did have a lot of toys, don't get me wrong. I have, like, literally about 100 Barbies out of box growing up as a kid that are still out of box. But growing up, though, I would always remember dusting my toys instead of playing with them, if that makes any sense. I had a lot, I was a shelf person. I had lots of shelving.
See,
now and back then. Like, all my toys were always, I, like, had to have them, like, displayed, and I had them, like, organized and labeled. I was an organizational hoarder even at 9.
My toys, when I was younger, were destroyed. Like, I have very little toys from when I was young, because I think I took every Barbie's head off that I had. I don't know why. Their clothes had to come off, and their head eventually had to come off. I'm not weird, I promise.
See, me and my friends, we would build, like, Legos, and especially the ones like kind of like boats. We'd build them, and then later we'd take them to the pool and be like, oh, Lego boats in the pool.
It should be played.
See, like, I was never, I guess, an adventurous child. I
used to rip the cords off the old Nintendo guns, and you just play Duck Hunt. We used to, like, rip the cords off and act like they're blasters and ride our bikes around like we're in Star Wars. Like, our bikes are, our speeder bikes, and we use the old Nintendo guns, like, as if they're blasters. And you're like...
See, I never did that. Maybe because I wasn't interactive with a lot of other children growing up. Like, all of my toys were, like, my best friends. So, like, one thing I always wanted to keep them really nice, and then my mom would always say, like, oh, you better appreciate it and keep it nice, because I'm not buying you another one. So my biggest fear was, oh my god, if this thing broke, I would never get another one of it. So I think I had, like, I don't say fear, but I was always just really, like, I'm not saying that you guys don't appreciate it. I'm not saying, like, people who rip up dolls are not appreciative because they appreciate it. I'm just saying, like, I was like, oh, I kept it on a shelf because I wanted to keep them in really good condition, because I didn't want to get them dirty and messed up. So I was more of like, they look really cute on the shelf, not tore up. So that's kind of just like how,
Me on the other hand, I'd destroy it.
Yeah, see, everyone, again, this is all opinions, all our point of views, all our experiences, so please don't be insulted, or, again, like, comment below, like, have you guys had similar, either growing up or even today, now, similar feelings and reactions towards a lot of toy experiences that you guys have? And then comment below, what are other topics that you guys want to see us talk about? We try hitting up the things that we feel like are important to us, but we want to hit things that are important to you guys. So any last minute little comments you guys want to do to wrap up the box
Free
unbox?
the dolls!
Build your models.
Or do both. Because like I said, like I appreciate the art and I appreciate the toys. So that's why I sometimes buy a lot of them, or more than one of them. And as always, check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I know I say that on every video, but I mean it. If you guys aren't liking those pages, why not? Because we work hard and post links and pictures and videos and stuff on there, and we want to see what you guys have to say about all that. And then also make sure to subscribe, join our group, join our circle, join us, because we love you guys and you guys should love us, because we work really hard on this. So again, comment below, let us know what you guys think, box or unbox. comment below. Bye guys.